Okay, so just in case people aren't aware why I'm doing this and what I'm doing, I aim to show off how I browse. Like I did a video on how I code, and now I'll show how I browse. And people may be wondering where that's all coming from, and I think I should explain it because a lot of people are not quite sure where this is coming from, how this works, and why things like heading order is extremely important for people who use screenreader to basically get things done. Oh wait, let me make sure you guys can see that better. Okay. If I'm correct, you guys should be seeing what the screenreader is saying now, which is useful. So let's go to Google. Okay, Google's on. We have this little edit field here. And that's cool because edit fields are awesome. Now, edit fields need labels. This is the Dutch one. Let's see if I can quickly get the English one. Probably not. Oh, I can. Awesome. So this thing is called search. Like the label, the accessible label, the associated label for this edit box is search, which tells me what it is. If there was no label, it would just say edit box. And I'll just have to figure out if that's the search edit box or the edit box to launch nuclear missiles. Usually it's the search box, but you can never be sure. Let's search for something. Cats. Yeah, let's turn that off. Let's do that again. Cats. That's better. Okay, so heading 1 is the logo, like the title. Heading 2, search results. Heading 3, the first search result. That's how things should be. Headings are hierarchical in nature. Title, chapter, section, subsection, 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 if you have to talk in LaTeX terms or whatever you want to use. Headings, headlines, these are headings, H1 to H6 tags. Very important. Don't forget them and don't get them mixed up. This is how it makes sense. If I were to visit a page I've never seen before, I'd first hit the 1 key on my keyboard to quickly get to the first heading 1, because usually heading 1 denotes the main content on the page, and I can skip past your sexy JavaScript menu that I don't want to see when I'm reading a blog post. If there's no heading 1, we'll go to heading 2, which is the search results. If there's no heading 2, we'll go to heading 3, which is the first search result. And I can quickly skip through all of these results. Let's click the bottom one to go to Reddit. Now Reddit did it wrong. There is a heading, but they're doing all sorts of weird stuff with skipping heading levels. That's not allowed. Heading 5 under a heading 1. Where's the heading 2 and 3 that belong in between? And the moderators. But then here, all this stuff, here the entire feed has no heading above it. I only know it's even there because I've seen this page a million times before. Not the cats page, but Reddit page in general. Let's go back. Another thing that's important, landmarks. Google has a search landmark right above the actual search widget. And then there's a navigation landmark, which has all the sections of searches things you can do. And there's a main landmark, which actually has the main content, which is the search results. Good. Well done, Google. This is actually one of the nicest pages, accessibility-wise, I can think of when people ask me for an example for an accessible web page. When we go to... Let's see, do I know an atrociously bad example of an accessibility blunder? Well, there's loads of them around. GitHub comes to mind. GitHub is not that bad, though. You could do way worse. Who's worse than GitHub? Slack? No, well, I shouldn't. I should cut Slack some slack. They are working on it. They're trying to fix things, and you know, these things take time. Like if you've screwed it up from the beginning, it's hard to unscrew everything, and a lot of people screw it up from the beginning. It's crazy. It's very annoying too because it's really sad. It really shouldn't happen. This is what Google here is doing in this page. HTML 101 right there. Headings should be hierarchical. Images should have alt tags. Edit field should have labels. Buttons should have proper textual labels, not just a stupid font awesome icon. Thank you. Let's see what else there is. I can jump all the way to the bottom of the page to the related searches. Let's do that. Also, CSS. CSS is not something I care about. It's ignored for the most part. I can go here. Click this thing here. What else? What other page do I know? Well, let's go to the audiogames.net forum just to go show you guys that yes, we do actually play games. Alright, let's go to the active topics. Oh, I mistyped the active word. Beautiful. Let's try that again. Yep. Alright. Let's open a little topic here. Here. Boom. Done. Let's now jump to some page on the other side of the page. Just try going to the nearest visited link. Up. Off we go. All the way to the bottom. This has 3 extensions. Copyright 2010 actually. BunBB. Not sure why these guys are still using that, but it works for them. Here, this logo has an alt tag. Where else can we go? What place should I visit? Yep, W3 Schools is doing it wrong. They're starting with heading 4s. And their heading structure doesn't make any sense whatsoever. See, I get lost on this page. Because I have no idea what I'm looking at. These shouldn't be headings. This is right, to some degree. Heading 4 underneath the heading 1 that has to do with the heading 1, but they're skipping heading levels. Not okay. And now they're suddenly on about CSS. Well, they give an example under the HTML heading of CSS right here. This is wrong. W3 Schools is doing it wrong. Therefore, well, they're less scathing than they used to be about with the free schools. It used to be way worse, but okay. I guess this is all I can say about the matter. I'm just wondering if there's like a really bad example of that doesn't have any structural elements. I'm putting on my thinking cap while I talk about nonsensical things so I can think. Facebook's used to be better, but it's still broken now. Oh, I'd love to show off Jira because Jira is a piece of work on its own, but I don't think I can do that. Is there like a demo Jira? Let's see what this does. Okay, first thing it does, take my focus to an edit field. I have no idea what edit field does because there's no label. Apparently it's a search field. When I look at the text around it, I see it's a search field, but it doesn't tell me, and it takes me straight there. Like I have no idea where I am on the page right now. Let's go to the top. I must say these guys have definitely gotten better since the last time I checked them. And they're using ARIA labels. I can open them, but nothing actually happens. See, this is interesting. This search field has a label. This one does not. This is basically the struggle I go through every time I visit a new website. What does this do? What does this do? Did they tell me what this does? Nope. Okay, I'll have to figure it out by myself. I hope this was educational. If I think of a really bad example of kaput websites, I'll definitely add it. But for now, this is game. See you guys around.